Hey guys, it's Mike McErlane with another episode of Workout 101 on WorkoutTrainer.com. Today we're going to be covering a shoulder movement that I see a lot of folks doing. It's called the front raise. We've covered a rear delt raise, we've covered the side raise, so now we're going to focus on the front raise in today's episode. Now there's a couple things to understand about how to do the front raise correctly so that you guys can understand which muscle group that you're hitting. There's different techniques that you can use, but based on the hand position, there are some things that you need to be aware of which muscle groups that you're emphasizing more than the others when you're talking about getting girth and width and strength in the shoulders or the deltoid muscles. So right now I'm going to show you two different versions, come back and then walk you through the different types and explain to you guys which muscle groups they hit and how you can apply it into a resistance training program. Alright, so front raise. One version. That's another version. You can do both arms as well. Okay? So now let's talk about the differences that I just went through and the techniques that you guys will start using in the muscle groups that you'll start targeting. Alright guys, so we were covering the front raise today and I just went over a couple different techniques in hand position. If you notice, the first position that I did was a neutral position. Alright, now this is a type of front raise that I primarily like to do, which is having the dumbbell in a neutral position. The reason why is because as I pronate and supinate here, my shoulder joint is affected, my AC joint. Okay? If I have my hand in a neutral position, it keeps my humerus closer to my body, emphasizing more of the anterior deltoid head of the shoulders. So when you want to emphasize the front part of the shoulders with the front raise, you want to have your hand in a neutral position. That's a position that I actually like because it's a safer position when you're doing a front raise. But is there such a thing as doing the exercise wrong? No, not really. So what you also can do is have your hand in a pronated position to where the palm is down. What that does is it elevates the humerus a little bit more toward now the traps as well as a lateral deltoid can be an assisting muscle group. So a lot of times you might even be able to do a little bit more heavier weight, or you could do something like a barbell front raise, which the palms are actually in a neutral position too. Now one of the things too about unilateral movements and bilateral movements, when it comes to talking about the arms, you're always stronger, you're always going to be able to lift more when you're focusing on just one arm at a time, as I was doing before, to where you're coming up alternating, than you will doing both arms at a time. Okay? So alternate back and forth between the two types of front raises, as well as doing them both unilaterally and bilaterally. To download a workout program using the front raise, log in, sign up, or click on the workout tab up at the top. Until next time, it's Mike McErlane with Workout 101 on WorkoutTrainer.com.